Hello, ladies, gents, and brawny meat slappers. Welcome to Necrobouncer. Do you like Enter the Gungeon? Do you enjoy the Binding of Isaac's progression? Do you like to pick notes as you progress through FTL? This game has all of those gameplay elements. Let's start the very beginning of the game where you wake up a bit shaky. Where am I? What happened? What happened? This place looks strangely familiar, like I've been here before. An elevator? Maybe I should check upstairs. We'll click this elevator, and I will wonder why I can't remember anything. My head feels like it's gonna explode. Kaboom! I have entered a bar where a man receives me and says, "Welcome to the club. We're closed right now, but you are more than welcome to come back in half an hour, bitch." Wait a minute. You look like you're tough. I am actually looking for a bouncer. The last one, let's just say, bounced out of here. It's a great gig, though. You just have to go around the club and get rid of unwanted guests through violence. You up for it? Great. Just go down to the locker room and get ready for your first day. I'll be here if you need me, bitch. A little rude there, Mr. Bar Patron Man, but I will take this job. Gonna go the tutorial. This is a game that I enjoyed enough as I tested it out to be like, you know what? I'm going to do a bunch of runs of this game. I don't know if I will finish the entirety of it from start to end. Out of my way, you stupid crystals. I don't know. Will I do the entirety of the progression? That's right. You can shoot. To check me out shooting and using my energy to shoot more. But I will definitely do 2, maybe 3, maybe 5 million runs until everything is unlocked in Necrobouncer. I did a couple runs before I realized, you know what? This is an excellent fit. For my sensibilities, I want to play through this game pretty thoroughly. Don't know, like I said, going to finish the whole thing or just explore it really nice and deep, like your mama's butthole, and then I will be satisfied or not. Let's pick a node. We want to maximize those nice little yellow trophies, the rewards. This path only yields 2. This one yields only 2 as well, so it really doesn't matter, does it? I suppose I will go down this way. And let us bounce. It's, you go through the rooms? Try using an ability. I will use this ability. I will summon these zombies that will explode my enemies. You piece of garbage with a pot of gold. I must murder you so that you drop all the good stuff. Usually, that guy has only shown up once before in my run, so I just kind of lucked out with that guy showing up. Pretty nice. You clear the enemies or do the objective of the room, and then you move on to the next room. That's the gameplay. You get to the end of the progression of the nodes, and you fight a boss, and move on to the next level. Enemies will increase in threat and complexity, and different nodes will yield different challenges. We have killed all 6 of these morons that tried to stand in my way, and therefore we carry on. No, I don't want to go to the question mark. I want the nice little trophy thingy alongside feeding this statue. All of the souls of these foolish patrons that decide to make trouble instead of just coming in, sitting down, drowning all of their sorrows inside a mug. They decide, I'm going to take my pitchfork. I'm going to start destroying furniture. I'm going to start poking this lady in the butt. She really likes me, you see. Oh, are you trying to play hard to get? And they need to get kicked out of the damn establishment. Maybe sued for damages. Here's our first pick of an upgrade. Pickpocketer's gloves. Hitting an enemy has a 10% chance to spawn 1 gold. Good chocolate. Fully heal. Not interested. Only missing 1 point of health. Spawn 8 props around you after you cast a spell. I'll just go for the 10% chance to get more money. And we will carry on. Another regular bounce room in which I will bounce to my heart content, and everybody else shall be destroyed. Check me out, shooting, summoning a bunch of zombies. Yeah. Dodge rolling. I cite Enter the Gungeon simply because of dodge rolling animation. Check that dodge rolling animation. It's identical, isn't it? It's just the same. I love it. Gives me the nostalgia vibes. Speaking of, I've been very much thinking about, I am ready for another nostalgia run of Enter the Gungeon. Just boot it up, see if I can still beat that stupid dragon. Volatile Brain. Your zombies explode instantly on contact. That sounds pretty good. Spawn zombies whenever you get hit. Let's go for whenever I get hit, I spawn zombies. A little bit of retaliation for the foolish violence inflicted upon me. We can go this way and avoid the hard room, but I don't want to avoid the hard room because the hard room... Oh, actually, I cannot go because you see the connection goes so straight up. So I've been bamboozled by the layout. I was just too dumb to realize that I was not able to go down if I made that choice. The shot seems kind of OP, but you don't want to overuse it. I've been smacked by a guy with a shovel. How freaking pathetic. Absolutely humiliating. And it starts pretty easy, not gonna lie. But by the second freaking... Oh, yeah, that's right. I can spawn a bunch of zombies that will chew on my enemies' faces. By the second floor, this game gets kind of dumb. And now, how much more challenging it becomes. Why am I being chased by filthy zombies? This is very, very upsetting, humiliating, and arousing. Give me that sweet concoction of green goo. All right. Oh, this bar right here, the blue bar, it is my level up bar. As you kill enemies, get experience, you get a level up reward upon exiting the current room. Increase the size of zombie explosions by 100%, or zombies explode even if they are killed. Sure. I don't know when those zombies get to explode, but I want those explosions to be meaty. Whenever you one-shot an enemy, gain 1 temporary HP. Max 5 times per room, gain 1 random debuff. I don't know when I one-shot enemies. I don't think that's happening right now. Damage nearby enemies every 3 seconds. That sounds good to me. And red paint, after getting hit, you deal triple damage for 4 seconds. Sure. Getting more of those thorn effects that I have always disdained. Let's see, if I go down here, I actually miss out on the reward. So let's go up that way. Also a big fan of the music. Hey, destroy this stuff. So I can grab... stop it. I got hit, so I am doing super duper damage for 4 seconds. I don't know why everything dropped all at once, but I appreciate it. Might as well use all of my big waves of destruction. I don't know what this Ecto Burly Man is all about. He just shows up in a hangover in the club and just decides to take up a job. That is all the lore you need. You don't need any more lore than that. I am inserting myself in his skin. We'll go this way. Not the way that I did it back in Florida, where I would skin my victims and then wear their skin as a suit. Rather, I am just role-playing this bouncer, you see. Don't want to be misconstrued as a weird skinwalker. That life of crime is behind me. I've been properly reformed. I pay my dues. And by that I mean I paid off the judge to let me go free. So you got nothing on me. You can't prove nothing. One thing I will tell you, I wish the impact, the sound effect of the impact really should be a little bit more meaty. In fact, is there options here? Yeah. Settings. That VFX volume a little bit higher. That should be a lot nicer. That way the swings and smacks of my weapon against the craniums of these filthy drunkards, they will be far more impactful. All right, we got 117 coins. We can have a heart monitor, increases max XP and courage HP by 1. Van of souls. 1 urn. There. That's not an A, that's an An urn of souls. Increases max HP by 1 for every boss you kill this run, which will be 0. But probably it's cumulative, right? It's just every time you kill a boss, you get an extra HP. And the megaphone range attacks get 20% bigger for every unit of distance they travel. What is a unit of distance? I assume a square in the grid. Anyway, I can afford 2 of these 3. Let's grab the guaranteed heart and the megaphone. And none of these are necessary. And I can afford the pink heart, which is a soul heart from the Binding of Isaac. That's the entirety. Oh, like you can immediately understand what's going on. That's something I really appreciate. Oh, I see. That's pretty damn badass. I like it. I may have put the sound effects a little too loud, but I kind of like it. I like the meaty impact of these smacks. The music, I'm pretty fond of it. But if you turn it up, it just overtakes the entire experience. All right, that did not happen. Anyway, all these filthy, pathetic peasants with their farming implements and their basic bitch haircuts need to be tossed out of this establishment so we can make room for higher status people. Full heal. I believe I have a 50% chance to poison minions. Damage nearby enemies every 3 seconds. Let's go for the poison. The envelope thingy, I have seen it before. Let's see if the boss is exactly the same. It's still the same. This is the 3rd time that I fought the first level boss, and it has been the same every time. I would definitely list that as a knock against this game. If you don't have variety with the first boss, that is a rough deal, because your roguelite lives or dies on it getting old. If it gets old to fight your boss fight, well, my desire to play your game diminishes. Now, am I saying I'm not gonna play this game anymore? It's bullshit that I have to fight this all the time. No, I'm saying, you know, -1. That's all I'm saying. I'll be surrounded by horrendous monstrosities. They must all be eliminated. I'm a little salty that you have decided to attack me like in such a terribly upsetting manner. Mr. Jack-o'-lantern piece of trash. Scarecrow, garbage creature. Not least of all, because this boss is pretty trivial. Except that when he gets low health, he gets a little bit more hectic and is a lot harder to avoid damage. All that being said, another big knock against just the design of the boss fight. The entire invincibility phase, vulnerable phase, this is mostly a personal preference. I think it's objectively, here's my personal preference, objectively worse design than the Enter the Gungeon approach, where you let the player damage the boss whenever you want, and you have to weave the damage whenever you can, as opposed to having a phase of vulnerability where you unload and then you have to avoid damage during the... Okay, just put that ball in my chest. Oh yeah, put your ball on my chest. I really appreciate it. Really like the feel of that ball all over my chest. We are traversing now down to the lounge. Probably doesn't matter which node I pick, so I'm going to go the middle. I'm quite the centrist. And now, things are going to start getting a little more challenging. These bitches. I have no energy. Oh, just ate a ball. Where did my dude with the urn with the money go? He's gone. Gone forever. Hey, yeah. Let's do the powerful. See, enemies, they start to get a little bit more challenging. It's not even close to as trivial. You're gonna have a much harder time to avoid damage in regular rooms. So now the levels with the hard room icon, which are these, the exclamation mark, they get a lot more respectable. It becomes far more of a decision. Like, do I want to subject myself to the hard bastards that are going to make me suffer? I just tried to shoot, but I don't have any energy. Hey, a little bit of energy right there. I'm really liking the 4 seconds of extra damage after I get hit, because I am fairly incompetent. For my incompetence to be rewarded, that's a great stuff. So, you know, I'm not 100% positive on this game, but enough for it to be very, very intriguing to me. Anyway, I think I'll go this way. Actually, go this way. This is 2 hard rooms in a row. Let's see if the hard room is not horrendously hard. The hard room is not just more enemies, it's also enemies attack way faster. You can definitely notice that those attacks are happening a lot more quickly than the ones in the previous room. Let's see if we can kill those damn knights. Get you wrecked. Out of my establishment. You filthy dumbass medieval LARPer. Can't stand you dumbass role players. Ow. Get a job. Oh no. Don't do it. Oh, my ball. The ball's chasing my butt. Some more of that sweet juice. So we can destroy this stupid archer piece of trash. This should be a little bit more aggressive with my zombies. He's spawning far more of them. Instead, I use up my energy shooting. I don't know what's worth more. Maybe it depends on what you buff, right? If you make your shots that much more powerful and you don't really buff your zombies with your relics, your relic choices, then you'll probably want to be shooting more. But instead, if you buff all of them zombies, oh yeah, get wrecked. I'm going to spam the crap out of my attacks until you're all just a pile of goo on the floor. Speaking of Enter the Gungeon and its incredibly good design, the dodge roll is almost the same, but it's not exactly as responsive. What is going on here? I don't understand. I think she teleported. Is that what happened there? Oh yeah, extra little bit of temporary health. This is getting a little out of control. Ow. Maybe do a little bit of damage there, just to get rid of all those monsters. Hey, yeah, gimme. That sweet juice full of life. That's because it was a hard room. You get more experience, you get more upgrades. So, you know, it's the typical risk-reward trade. Increase mass energy by 10. That is a whopping 50% increase. So, very much interested in that. A full heal, not really interested just yet. And get 60 gold right now. No thanks. I think the no-brainer capacitor right there. I need a gulp of water here. Let me take a moment. All right, let's go into that question mark. See what happens here. It's just a place to destroy 11 enemies. Fantastic. Die! I think this is a pretty good spawn of my zombies. Oh, yeah. Chew on their faces. Delicious human skin. Oh, jeez. Where do you think you're going? Trying to flee the bouncer? Trying to escape from paying your tab? Of course, you spent all your money on that dumbass foam sword. You have no money left to pay for your mead. If you attack enough, they actually get their attack interrupted. So that's another extreme aggression is another good strategy. What you got? We're going forward. Give me another reward, please. I would appreciate it. The destroyed chest, does it yield anything? Absolutely not. Okay, we are going to spawn some more zombies and shoot them dead. No, no, no. Don't you dare throw out your evil magical abilities. Okay, the traps. Traps also damage the enemies. I appreciate it. Just need a couple more fools. This is not a hard room, so you know, a lot of freaking damage done to me. To the point that, why? I don't deserve this. This is not right. I am being trolled by the engine. Evil. Evil, I say. Not doing great with health. Give me a full health, that would be fantastic. Soul Magazine. Whenever a ranged attack kills an enemy, there's a 35% chance to gain 1 energy. That's nice. Whenever an enemy is hit for 50% or more of its max HP, kill them instantly. That's pretty nice, combined with my extra damage when I get hit. And you deal 25% more damage to bosses. That seems fantastic. Let's go for that. Because we are getting kind of close to that. It's a crystal room we have not seen before. Basically, you destroy the crystals before the timer runs out. They are enemy spawners, so the more you destroy, the less enemies you have to worry about when the timer comes up. Usually, they're pretty easy rooms. Sometimes, though, they are a major pain in the ass because the crystals are all over the damn place. Oh, it's just a little bit of energy. That's it. Alrighty. What else we got? There's a hard room. There's a crystal room with a bar. I think that the bar is always guaranteed to spawn over here. I think I'll just go with a non-hard room because you see I don't have a whole lot of health to spare, so let's just destroy as many crystals as possible. Seems like it's a very smart idea to throw out the range attack when it means that you're going to destroy a lot of crystals. A lot of these rooms, they're just square and, you know, not the most inspired of layouts. Most, or at least many of the rooms that I have found later, they are not nearly as boring. Prime box, 70% more props spawning rooms. I don't understand what is the value of this. It's just stuff to get in the way. And I guess they do block enemy bullets, but they also block my advances. They're kind of annoying. Melee attacks have a 50% chance to poison minions and deal 10% plus 10% basic damage for every HP you are missing. This is a huge buff right now because I am pathetically wounded. Let's go with that. Actually, I think I can afford the whole thing. We definitely want this and the normal HP and this Nightclub. I don't think I want this, but I'm going to grab it just to see if the difference is that much of an important thing. I don't know why that relic even exists. All right, second to last room to bounce through. See, there's a lot of this debris, and I guess it will block bullets from enemies. And just bash you across the head. Being damaged. Hey, but I actually got the HP back. Fantastic stuff. Just crush your skull. Yeah. Alright. Eat my shots. Am I done? No, there's still all kinds of scumbags spawning. Everything is being poisoned by my incredible ability to swing my sword thingamabob. I am full of energy. I'm not using the energy properly because, you know, ending the damn place with a full bar, it just ain't right. It is the same boss. It does seem like there's just not a whole lot of variety with bosses. The Shrine. This absolutely trounced me on the last phase of the previous run. It looks super easy to start, but it ain't. Eventually, you get to a point where it's just too freaking much to dodge. There, you kill the priestesses, and then you have to gather the zeros. Don't ask me why it's a zero. I don't understand it. Yep. You just put donuts on the shrine. What's there to think about? No brainer, really. Yeah. I get one more of these donuts. Spawn the zombies. Wail on it. Yeah. Destroy. I can't spawn zombies. It's on cooldown. Just annihilate all the priestesses, lending its strength to the stupid ass shrine. I do wonder though, hopefully it's not healing the shrine. That will be very upsetting. I'm not seeing the health going up. See, the waves get slightly more complicated as you progress. I think it went all the way to the bottom down there. And the third pattern absolutely destroyed me here. I don't think I ever got to the fourth pattern if there was any. See, I don't know if I'm a big fan of this boss design, where you have to get through the phase to be able to do damage. Give me them zombies. Wail on it. Kill it. I don't know if I'll have enough damage for the last. Oh. See how it starts to get a little ridiculous? She's poisoned though. Yeah, should be poisoning them all and then just leaving them. Because wonder if the poison is infinite or it just reaches a certain amount of health. Okay, you dead? Give me that health. No, the poison is not infinite. It just does a little bit of damage and then goes back. Okay, this pattern is what destroyed me the last time I was here. It's just stressful because it's not just the rays, it's also the massive shockwave. That being said, doing pretty well so far. Ish. Where's the last zero, please? Donut. Oh no. Where's the other donut? Oh, come on. It's really hard to coordinate the dodging and then finding the damn donut. Let's go back to home. And that's a run of the Necrobouncer. New power gem, rolling emerald, new room type, relic hunt, new outfit, zapping look, new relics. All of these incredible things have been unlocked. That is the Binding of Isaac progression for you. I will do another run and see how it goes. It's a lot of fun. I'm enjoying it quite a bit. The longevity is gonna depend on just how fun those bosses are after 30 runs, right? It's a matter of variety and keeping the game fresh. If there's enough stuff to keep the game fresh, like Gungeon, like Isaac, like Spelunking, all their good old roguelikes, that's the longevity of it. Just need stuff, more stuff and different stuff, and making runs different from each other, distinct. You can make builds, you can make interesting choices, and maybe not have to do the exact same bosses every time. See you guys in whatever comes next. Until then, expel these low lives bozos of your establishment, get some paying customers.